It's hard to maintain superiority. After impressing their potential enemies with the fear-inducing IS-3 heavy tanks at the Victory Parade in Berlin, Soviet leadership decided to push the development of similarly powerful vehicles. By the 60s, defeating the modern British Chief tank and American M60s head-to-head would become a very difficult task for Soviet tanks. For a country that bet high on armor, this turn of events was unacceptable. Soviet leadership urgently initiated large-scale development of all types of armaments, from new ammunition for old guns to ATGMs and super-powerful SPGs. The result of one of those projects was a true monster, Object 120 Taran. It rolled out of the Ural machine-building factory in 1965. A chassis from an experimental Su-152P SPG was equipped with a 360-degree rotating turret with a powerful M69 cannon. In those years, the Soviet army wasn't in the habit of giving vehicles big names. But then, the Taran, English battering ram, suddenly appeared. Does it deserve the name? This monster was capable of destroying any tank that existed at that time, pretty much without even aiming. But there is always a but. Alongside the new SPG, new types of ATGMs and ammunition were developed, which could be placed in far more compact hulls. Technology once again surpassed simple and mighty force. In War Thunder, Object 120 Taran is in the Soviet premium vehicle tree. This vehicle stands out from all the others in the game with its very long cannon. But it isn't just the length that stands out about the weapon. The M69 has a caliber of 152 mm, and its ammunition complement of 22 shells is enough for most battles. The ammunition complement includes HEAT-FS, HE, and APFS-DS shells. The turret rotates 360 degrees, and very quickly at that. No target can hide from your field of view. The M69's ballistic properties are sure to go down well with any fun and precise guns with a good penetration, but more about that later. The vehicle's armor, on the other hand, is light. The frontal hull has 30 mm of armor at various lean angles, up to 73 degrees. But even that doesn't give more than 100 mm of effective armor. The turret has the same 30 mm, and only in the gun mantlet does the armor reach a thickness of 100 mm. The sides have 15 mm of armor, the rear 10 mm. In general, your best defense is distance and good cover. The 480 horsepower engine gives the vehicle a maximum speed of 64 km per hour when moving forward and 50 km per hour in reverse. Due to the vehicle's relatively low weight, 27 tons, it picks up speed quite quickly. For an SPG of its size, it has excellent mobility and can quickly occupy positions or retreat behind cover after taking a shot. The crew consists of 4 people. The driver and his pet, V12, are in the front of the main body. The gunner, commander and loader are in the turret. The entire ammunition complement is in the rear of the turret and hull, but that shouldn't worry you, since more than one penetrating hit is usually enough. Now for the Taran's main feature, its super powerful M69 cannon. Object 120 was deservedly dubbed the Taran, English battering ram. One look at it is enough to see that this cannon can make huge holes in anything it aims at. To say that it is long is an understatement. The barrel is over 9 meters long. That's longer than the mouse's hull. The gun can fire an APCR shells at speeds up to 1,710 meters per second. This allows you to shoot at 1 kilometer practically without correcting for the range. As a result of this flat trajectory, firing at great distances is very convenient, and aiming takes a matter of seconds. It can penetrate 370 millimeters of armor at 1 kilometer, which allows you to aim at a target's silhouette without worrying too much about aiming for weak spots. If that doesn't seem sufficient, its heat shells penetrate 480 millimeters of armor, but their speed is significantly lower and this requires more aiming time. The recoil after a shot is slightly bothersome, but it's another reminder of the deadly power in your hands. In battle, Object 120 Taran should be viewed exclusively as a platform for delivering the mighty gun to where it needs to be. The armor will protect you only from machine guns. Even a 20mm cannon is deadly. Just try to forget about bombs and artillery. With this tank, you should make patience and attentiveness your best allies. You must use the extreme range of and mobility of the SPG to your full advantage. Operate only from cover at long ranges and change your position as soon as an enemy sees you. If you find yourself in the open, immediately look for cover, and considering that the turret is at the rear, be sure to play with a reverse diamond position, or place the vehicle parallel to cover. It's better to move out of cover to shoot in reverse than move forward to regain cover. This means that you will hide your large and vulnerable hull from the enemy as much as possible. If you want to completely realize the full potential of the gun's range, we recommend taking into battle APCRs as primal shells. However, with the Object 120, the other shells are worth using too. Heat shells can come in handy for particularly difficult opponents. In addition, don't forget that the gun's caliber is 152mm, and that means its high explosive fragmentation shell has almost 6 kilograms of explosives. For this reason, we recommend taking one main type of ammunition and 3-5 supporting types for various combat situations. On the whole, the Taran is more than a difficult vehicle to learn. It takes some getting used to. But in skilled hands, it becomes a very dangerous enemy in the category of "Whoa! Where did they come from?" More information about the Object 120 Taran can be found in the War Thunder Encyclopedia.